This is Lash LaRue, and you're shooting the poop with my buddy here, man. Keep watching, keep listening, and keep downloading.
This is Eric Young, and you're watching Shoot the Shit.
Like, it is what it is. They're just that fucking good. Like, there's nobody fucking touching it. And I wouldn't. I'm not going to talk shit on Dennis. I love him. Like, but could I? Yeah.
Milwaukee. Hey, dude, Milwaukee's a pretty tough team this year.
They're
had a good season.
They're having a good season, and it was the other way around. When the season started, everybody was talking Chicago, and we took the big flush like we usually do.
Yep.
And now fucking Milwaukee's playing out of their ass, but they're a great team, man. But my whole point of all that was, dude, you don't fuck with Joey K when it comes to his team, especially when his team is fucking kicking your ass. That's like getting gang raped in the dark section of the prison. You just don't want to go there, dude. You don't go in the darkness. Just stay in the light.
That's the funny part too, because you don't want to do that when my fucking team is just a pile of steaming dog shit either. Because I'm still gonna fucking rip you apart. Exactly. Jovan knows this from football season.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if we got blown out. I'm still talking that shit and still riding with him. Because I'm a homer. I've been that way all my life. There are other teams I like. I always say this when I got into playing fantasy baseball and being in fantasy leagues, that actually opened me up to enjoying other teams and other players, because before that it was like, it's whoever's playing the Phillies, whoever's playing the Birds, whoever's playing the Sixers, whoever's playing the Flyers.
I don't Chicago. It's the same way for me, dude. Chicago sport. Well, in Dallas too, man. Like, I mean, you're Rangers, Mavericks,
Rangers, Cowboys, and Lakers.
Yeah. Oh,
sorry,
Mavericks.
The Mavericks had piss poor white boys who couldn't play basketball for years.
Right.
I got onto
it's a good thing you jumped. It's a good thing you jumped off that bandwagon. I mean, they're only going to win like 3 or 4 fucking championships in the next 5 to 6 years.
With who? The crybaby?
Dude, really? They just brought Klay Thompson in, and they were in the finals last year. Kyrie's out of his mind, and Luka's the fucking man right now. You can't deny that.
He's one of the biggest crybabies in all of NBA.
I don't give a fuck. If you can ball, you can cry. Fucking cry away, baby. Drop 30 in the fucking playoff game. That dude, they're there next year. I'm telling you, they're gonna fucking.
I have some Maverick love because my father's a big fan. But I cannot, in solid faith, number one, say that Luka Doncic deserved the NBA Player of the Year this year on the ESPYs. Shocking. It just dropped tonight. He was NBA Player of the Year. I don't think he didn't deserve that. Did he win the championship? Did I miss it? Are the Mavericks the champs? Anyway, number two.
The only reason why they got there was because of him. What the fuck are you talking about?
Got there versus I actually won it. When it got real hard for him, he abandoned his defense and he became a liability in the playoffs more than he was. He wasn't doing anything. He became such a big liability. They did better when he was on the bench. Their last 2 series. Watch the games. I watched them. My dad was calling it out. He's not playing defense.
I mean, I don't necessarily.
Why is this guy?
I don't necessarily 100% agree with you, but I just think it was a bad matchup for Dallas.
I put it like this. I get Jovan's point.
Yeah,
I get Jovan's point because I can't watch the Celtics. I really didn't watch much of the finals. It was ESPN highlights post game. That's as much.
I actually watched the games this year. I was really impressed with Kyrie and Luke and the way they played. Man, I really did. I watched all the playoffs. It was a they had a really good run.
My point is every fucking clip I saw, it's just as soon as there's a turnover for Boston, Luka's just arms up, looking at the ref like, come on, every time.
But his defense, man, they were down 3-0.
At a certain this is in the beginning of the series. This is game after game after game. It was like that. He's looking. It's that mentality and crucified before I give a fuck. He's got the LeBron effect where it's just like if I'm not gonna if I can't score here, I'm looking for a call. The only reason I didn't score is because somebody fouled me, and I'm gonna fucking cry about it or throw myself on the fucking floor again. One of the two. Like, and I can't like. I look at Luke and I think I actually think he's a fucking phenomenal player.
He is.
You
He's
know,
good for a Euro kid.
him and Jokic are like the two fucking dudes. Like they're like the two biggest names out of Europe.
Yeah, it was
right?
him, Jokic, and there's what's his name?
What team?
The other white boy. Yeah,
There's quite a few now.
Yeah.
Not just 3 white guys in the NBA.
Yeah, I know he said that in that
This
one
isn't
press
the
conference.
WNBA when we're talking about that white bitch Caitlin Clark. No.
That was one of
Shout
the
out Pat McAfee.
That was one of the things that I thought was. I mean, he cut a promo. Like he literally in that the news conference after they won to go to the playoffs against Boston. Luka had that. He cut a fucking promo, bro. Basically said, Kyrie carried LeBron, and the kid from fucking Minnesota. You guys said he was the next Jordan, but he's not. And it's nice. It's a white man's league now. There's me and Jokic, and he said somebody else, and I can't remember who the other guy was. And
I don't really ready for about all that stuff. So,
but if you go back and watch
dude, I could give two shits about going back to watch it. I'm just saying he's a great fucking player, but he's also a fucking he's just fucking weak. He's as weak as fucking LeBron is when it comes to. Oh, I had to get fouled there, and I'm gonna fucking cry and scream until I get my fucking way, like a spoiled child. That kind of play is just absolute shit to me.
That's the league now, man. That's the league now. It ain't just him. All those guys do that shit. They're all begging for fucking calls.
I need to clarify one thing. When I said I'm an LA Laker fan, I'm a Lakers fan. I'm not a LeBron James fan. Was not a fan of LeBron coming to the team. I do still consider him LeBum. I'm not a fan of Bronny coming to the team. That's bummy. My team has gone downhill since fucking
the greatest.
You got to give it to LeBron though. The dude's got so much fucking stroke.
Dude,
he got his mediocre high school basketball playing son into the league in the 55th draft. They'll probably sign him to a fucking bullshit contract.
His son, when he saw he was still there on day 2, LeBron is calling the front office. Look, I'll fucking sign into next season.
Dude, the rumor is he called fucking Joel Silver today to see if he could put his son into the USA team in that spot.
Hold on. No. He 2 days after they drafted his shitbag son, he fucking declined his player option to sign a larger 2-year contract.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the kind of guy LeBron is.
Oh yeah,
I want this, and then it's like, oh, and plus I also want more money.
Yeah,
like
dude,
let's give it up though, because the biggest comeback here of all time that no one's mentioning. LeBron went from being one of the only guys to have a teammate fuck his mother to fucking his teammate's mother. Hell yeah.
Wow.
Oh. Yeah, but he's been doing that before the kid got there. So
hey, you don't know how Devontae was
got there because he was doing that. So LeBron ain't just fucking his old lady, he's fucking the league and everybody else.
It's fucking you two if you're watching, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, we got Paul George now. I'm fascinated with how this Sixers team is gonna play out this year.
Playoff PG-13 has always been a monster.
Dude, these guys jump around teams now like fucking dudes going through cheerleaders in high school. Fucking James Harden's had fucking 15 different jerseys. When he goes into the Hall of Fame, because they're going to put this fucking muggle-headed son of a bitch in there who don't play defense and his game's trash. This guy's played for almost every fucking team in the league. I mean, he's literally ran the gamut. He has 13 or 14 fucking different jerseys.
He needs to go in as a Thunder.
Thunder. The people in Oklahoma probably don't want him to, since he's the reason why they're so fucked right now, or was.
I mean, think about that.
What New Jersey gave up to bring him.
KD, Harden, fucking prime Westbrook.
Yeah.
Like not. It was like right pre-prime. It was right there.
He was on the verge. He was he was trying to break it.
fucking
KD.
wild.
They
So,
never won anything.
I
Jesus.
don't know. I'm excited to see how the season plays out. They got like Tobias is going. I love Tobias. Don't get me wrong, I do, but it was just not working.
Well, I mean, Philly was making a run last year until he got hurt, right? Didn't
Embiid got hurt, and
he was playing out of his.
He was still playing out of his mind when he came back
Yeah,
from
but
that, but he
that's what
wasn't the
happens
same
when
yet.
you're balling in fucking Skechers.
Actually, the Skechers came after the injury.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, because he was still wearing his Under Armour sneakers the first half of the season.
Yeah.
And then I forget, I read it somewhere, something about like they just ended the deal.
Yeah.
So he could so his contract was up. He could still wear them. He went out from the injury and then came back. And when he came back, his first game back, he was rocking the new Skechers basketball shoes,
which actually aren't that bad looking.
They're really not. They fit in line with a lot of the more colorful ones that you see.
Yeah.
I
won't wear them, but because they no, I do. And the reason why I'm saying is it's just the way they're made. They're built. That shoe's built for big guys. Like, I mean, it really is a very sturdy basketball shoe, whereas I need something more lightweight.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
But like he came back, rushed coming back, was out of shape and still putting up like 30 to 40 points.
Yeah.
Like completely
I made so much money
gassed.
that week he came back. He was a fucking monster.
The week.
Yo, but he had no gas in the tank. The fourth quarter, he'd be on defense and just like go and go and go, and then like have to stop and take a break, hands on his knees, catching his breath. Like he just, and he rushed to get back, but he was out of basketball shape for so long. So crazy.
Beautiful sports talk, man.
But hey, probably winning a gold medal for USA this year. So there's that.
They need it. The U.S. needs it.
Yeah.
Fucking USA men's soccer team shit the bed. Come on, basketball.
Yeah, they fired their coach, so.
Oh no, they're doing a complete clean out.
Yeah, the U.S. men's soccer team is just
garbage.
Bad when the women's
because they have the problem is they have a huge amount.
I don't think anybody's ever even brought up the U.S. men's soccer team in conversation with me until this very point in my life. So that's the first time I even talked about it. I didn't even realize it.
Well, the thing is, like their team now is not as homegrown. They have a lot of players from like Europe and things like that. They're stacked with talent, and a lot of people were like, it's the game plan, it's the coaching, and here we are right after fucking, they're a week out from being eliminated. They they fired the U.S. men's head coach.
Should have played total football, man.
No, we can't even say that because our football team got beat by what? The Japanese? They fucking waited 42 years for their revenge, bombed us on the fucking
I don't even want to talk about that.
That's a lot of little feet running around kicking balls. I'm just saying. That's like being in a daycare.
Let's get this show started, gentlemen. Damn it. Fantastic. Well, we're back. Man, guys, it's been a minute. Shit, how was your 4th of July? Because, peek behind the curtain, we record on Thursday, so we didn't want to fuck up anybody's fourth because we were gonna be shooting off fireworks and drinking and doing what you do on the fourth. What'd you guys do for the fourth?
I actually went golfing with my son. It was a good day. Me and my son and a couple other buddies of mine that I haven't seen in a really long time got together and played 18 holes. Of course, I sucked, but you know.
I sure do appreciate that invite.
Well, but I've seen you try to walk out of Walmart once. I don't know if I could get you on 18. I mean, there's a lot. You can't park on the green and putt, dude. We actually got to like walk up and down hills and shit like that, and it's hard for me.
That's fucked up because I mean I'm doing so much better right now. You didn't even like I don't even know that hurt. Like you could even ask Joey at Mania, man. We fucking killed it. We were walking motherfuckers, but
I
that's
know, but
okay.
then you didn't move for a week, dude. You literally went home and grew roots out of your ass because you could not move for a week because you literally were walking
It was
for like
exhausting.
72
I
straight fucking hours.
fucking blew my fucking shoes, dude. That's what happened. The rubber in my shoes fucking blew out, and they squeak when I walk now. It's just
So go buy new shoes, you fucking. You're gonna spend all that money on merch and you can't get new shoes, man.
I didn't buy any merch at Mania.
No, I'm talking. Have you met my wife?
No,
Did she teach you that technique?
she did. She did. Joey, how was your fourth?
Well, to follow that up, he's done. That's a,
It's a private joke, folks. You'll never understand it. It's all right.
Right.
the people that do are gonna be real mad.
And we don't give a fuck.
As soon as
I
somebody
don't
watches this
fucking care.
show, I'm getting a fucking phone call.
Yeah.
Shout out to our one watcher. That's never mind. That'll get
All right.
No, my daughter wanted to come over for the fourth, so she hung out for the fourth of the holiday here. But it you know, it was good times.
You guys just do loser shit, order pizza and eat ice cream.
While watching wrestling in the
Bro,
basement.
we were over family, man. Just
Yes, bro.
big cookout, good food. And Jesus
That's
fucking Christ, man. It's the fucking suburbs here. All night, man. Those fireworks were just going all fucking nuts.
Yeah, bro.
And but I'm not talking just like, oh, let me snap some shit off in the street real quick. I mean, these motherfuckers bought like fucking $10,000 sets in a whole neighborhood, and they're like, "Oh, we'll fire this off. Oh, we'll fire ours off." They got fucking rival shows happening in neighborhoods around here. It's fucking ridiculous.
41st and 42nd Street going at it. Fuck you, 42.
It was fucking bananas.
Sounded like back over there in Philly.
Well, it sounded like we were at fucking war. Like I was like, am I in fucking Pennsylvania or did I get fucking shipped off to Ukraine? Because it was just like air bombing after fucking air bombing happening.
Well, I mean, it was the home of the Confederate forces, so that would make sense. It's not like you guys wouldn't be used to that kind of
shit. Some history there for you, ladies and
There's
gentlemen.
redneck, bro. That just proves my belief that I've had most of my adult life is there's rednecks everywhere, especially around 4th of July, bro.
Every fucking word.
Yeah,
Every fucking word.
dude, we had a great 4th. It was fucking awesome. Next year's gonna be even fucking better.
I live in Pure Michigan is what the slogan for the state is. Pure Michigan, because it's a very natural state in a lot of places.
And it smells
like I spent the 4th with a bottle of tequila, some limes, fishing rods, and a beautiful umbrella chair. And I fished for the majority of the fucking day. It was great.
So what you mean is you drank and jammed the pole in the ground next to you while you were sitting there.
That's right. That's right. I put the damn pole.
Fucking shit. Shit's like hitting. He's not even paying attention. It's fucking Rod just.
Fucking Rod is bent, and I'm just passed the fuck out. Happy 4th, America. Ah, damn.
I think I got a nibble. It's just a wait.
But yeah, man, I did a little fishing, saw some good fireworks here off of my lake. They put on a damn good show actually. But you live in a small lake town when there's only 3 officers in your city, right? And they
Right.
hear that there was a fight and all 3 officers pass by you at separate times. Hey, did you guys see the fight? Do you know where the fight's at? You guys aren't fighting, are you? I'm like, no, bitch, keep going. It's not at this part of the lake.
Dude, did you just tell him, go, look, I'm fishing?
I did.
Like, look at this bottle of tequila, dude. I'm fishing. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. This ain't water.
Spoiler alert. This ain't nicotine. Wait.
Here comes Joey. That ain't pet. No.
Yeah. That's not heroin. No, I'm just kidding, dude. Joe
Oh,
would
fuck.
never, ever do that. He'd be much thinner if he was on heroin.
God damn.
No, dude, you don't see a lot of heavy guys on heroin, is all I'm saying, like big guys. And Joey's not petite. He's a big dude. I'm not calling him fat. Jesus, God, you just go there, dude.
Joey, I know you're not on heroin. You're too big, buddy. You're
You
too
don't
big.
fuck with a dude in a
Yeah.
sleeveless Purple Rain shirt. You just don't do it.
Yeah, I can't. I'm just way too fat to be on drugs.
Way too fat to be on drugs.
What you can do is go bathe yourself in Lake of Minnetonka. But anyway.
Hey, Sasso.
Fucking A, dude. Shit, dude. Since we've recorded, there's been a lot of fucking wrestling shit that happened.
Dude.
Sean's homie continuing to be a fucking menace to poor Drew fucking McIntyre. I mean,
dude, that was so fucking great. I watched the paper. I mean, we're going to talk about pay per view?
Oh yeah, we're gonna
watch
whatever
it?
you want
Did
to
you watch
do.
it? Did you get to see it?
Money in the Bank.
Yeah, dude, Money in the Bank was a pretty good pay per view. The women's match was better than the men's.
Yeah, I really don't
watch.
I don't watch those matches.
The women's match was better than the men's, man. It really was. I mean, don't get me wrong, the men's match was good, but the women they went harder. They just did.
Chelsea Green's spot broke my heart, dude. I thought she was gonna win it.
I think a lot of people give her shit because, like, yeah, she is kind of a comedy gimmick, but in WWE, the girl can work, dude.
Yeah,
don't get it twisted. She's not just there because she ain't Sable.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not why she's there. But that's how they're using her, and that's okay. But I mean, she's making her money.
She's a great person too, though. So
she's
I'm
a cool person too, man. Yeah. But no, dude, that when he come out to cash in that fucking triple threat.
Number one, Damien was clearly knocked the fuck out from Seth. Yeah. I think that knee caught him bad because he didn't fucking kick out of that pin. So
and let's give flowers to Damian Priest, man. I mean, the dude's had the strap on him. Nobody's complaining about it. Nobody's complaining about his work. Nobody's saying he isn't deserving. He can't do it. I think he's fucking proven that he can carry a strap and do it well. Especially with this storyline, Judgment Day. Like I feel like it's going to be him and Rhea kind of spinning off face and kind of going and doing their own thing, because that story too with Rhea, Dom, and Liv Morgan, that shit's just fucking gold. I mean, going into Monday night and shit, but yeah, I loved what Punk did, and I love the fucking explanation for it the next night. I love what they're doing with him, dude. Like Triple H and him are dialed in when it comes to what Punk is doing, and that storyline between him and Drew is just going to be, and I just feel like Punk's going to end up putting him over at the end.
Oh, wow.
That's the way it feels to me. Yeah.
Joe?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't know. Money in the Bank doesn't do it for me. I don't really like that. I don't like car crash matches.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, me either.
I can't. It's very, very hard for me to get into that. Unless that's what you do, and I'll watch that. But typically, it's like watching a bunch of people who fucking probably shouldn't be doing this, because that's not really their style. It's not really their thing. And you're just like, they're just fucking, there's a couple years off, that shit. I don't know. I don't get into it. The show was all right. It wasn't anything to write home about. It was pretty good.
It was a good show. Yeah.
It's you know what I like about
it? Had high spots, I think. Yeah.
It was over at a reasonable time.
Yes. Yes.
Unlike another show I didn't watch because I don't watch any of their fucking product at this point. That went on for like fucking what 6 hours or some shit.
Yeah, 6 or 7.
What
It
a
got real fucking
fucking
close.
train wreck, dude! Like,
I mean,
ugh.
when
And
the
it wasn't
engineer,
even that great of a show.
they haven't been for a very, very, very long time. They still. Well, we'll get to that.
And look at this, Mark, who got tickets to All Out. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
It
I'm
should
gonna
be
go to a
cheap.
fucking
I,
glorified
I
house
think
show.
it's relevant to point out that last year All Out was at the United Center, and they sold it out.
Mhm.
This year they're back at the Now Arena,
Uh-huh.
which is a third of the size.
Mm-hmm.
That tells you everything you need to know about who's buying tickets. Because
Yeah,
it
well,
ain't people watching AEW.
It's the same motherfuckers at every show.
Every show in Chicago,
Like,
especially for sure. Yeah,
they're not you. I'd be willing to bet, and this is a good thing, and also, in my opinion, an extremely terrible thing. I'd be willing to bet about 80%, maybe higher, of the tickets sold. Actually, because it's at the Now Arena, I say about 85% of the tickets sold are the same people who go to every AEW show.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right.
Especially in Chicago.
Now-
AEW is very cliquey in Chicago. Very
Now you can look at this in the Tony Conway of saying, look at our retention. Our fans love what we do.
well, he's always in fucking Chicago. He better
But-
built a base there.
But where's your growth? Where are you growing? Where are you expanding? Like, I
The
mean,
only thing that's expanding there is the payroll.
it's unbelievable to me. Yeah,
Yeah.
the payroll, and there's not a lot of fucking return.
Dude, and I mean, have you seen what they're paying MJF?
Yeah, he hasn't really
It
wrestled.
it is fucking obnoxiously ridiculous how much that motherfucker's making for a
And
guy
good on
who only
MJF,
wrestled 16 times in 2 years.
He took that payday. Good
Oh,
for
fuck
him.
yeah, he did. Fuck yeah.
He worked it, and people, I get it. People are like, and I said it. He'd be the perfect fit on Netflix next year. That would be the best spot to go.
Yeah.
But he took the paycheck. I can't blame that guy for it.
No, I don't blame him.
He's a young guy with the fucking, they backed the Brinks truck up to his house.
And the writing's on the wall. Most of that's guaranteed. So even when the place goes under in a year and a half,
He's still going to be paid.
They'll pay him the fuck out.
Yeah.
So I will say this, all right, and I'm not going to shit
he's
on the
this
product.
generation's Kevin Nash, bro.
That's not nice. That's a fucking real low blow. At least the kid can
Dude, he
somewhat
took a
talk and wrestle.
He took a contract over a career.
But Nash could never
No,
wrestle.
he's right. He could have went to
fight
Netflix and done and said any fucking thing he wants, which is why we love him, because you never know what that motherfucker's going to say. And instead of doing that, he took the payout. And the only thing I can think of is he took one look at what was going on in the WWE and went, man, they ain't going to have no place for me. I'm basically a midget that looks like Wolverine.
No, come on.
That's
Come the
fucked
fuck
up.
on. That's
Dude,
the
he
big,
would not get the play there that he's getting in AEW.
That's the biggest.
He just
That's the
is.
biggest. That's the biggest hater comment possible.
Yeah,
It's not a
was.
hater
That
comment.
But
It's
no,
not a hater comment.
it is because
No,
here's the real deal.
Before you start it, before you start in on me, it's
Let
not a hater
me hear your
comment.
justifications. Go
I
ahead.
respect the shit out of MJF. I think he's a very solid, great talent. I just think that when he gets, I don't care when if he does go into the WWE, it's just not going to be the same for him in the WWE. Yes, Netflix. Yeah, he might be able to say whatever he wanted to say, but he's still an undersized guy, and we know how WWE is. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
WWE just hired a bunch of undersized guys and put titles on them and everything.
Yep.
Mhm.
Don't that plays into nothing. Here's what
Those
really
guys
happened.
aren't top
This
guys.
kid is unbelievably smart. Has a fucking billionaire son by the fucking balls, can get whatever he wants out of him. And here's the smartest part about this kid. You think he doesn't know? My career could be done tomorrow. One fucking mistake and his career's done. So take that fucking guaranteed money. And let's be honest, he's very smart. He probably knows the writing's on the wall for that company.
Yeah.
So he's gonna make a huge paycheck even when they're out of business and they go under, and then he's gonna go to WWE and he's gonna be a fucking megastar for them because at that point they'll have the Netflix deal in play. It'll be happening, and he can walk right in, and I don't think him being his size is a problem anymore.
No.
3 years ago, it was still a problem.
Yeah.
But you look, you got guys like Finn Balor. Let's be honest, Tama Tonga's not as big of a guy compared to some other people.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn on his fucking Intercontinental title run right now.
Oh,
Undersized guy.
I hate that so much. I hate this run so much with the passion.
I don't. I love it.
I bet you do, but I hate it. I hate the fact that he came out and was all like,
he's the fucking
why am I still the underdog?
WWE.
Dude, he should be fucking Tommy Dreamer. All right, the guy that's always chasing. But when you're the champ, don't have that I'm chasing mentality. Why does nobody believe in me? Because you should have fucking got beaten by Breaker. Does the guy need it right now? No. He's so fucking massively over. He didn't need the belt.
He didn't need it, but he could
Sami
have taken that W instead of taking some steam off, because it still takes some steam off you.
Took steam off that kid,
but
Sami didn't need it.
Sami is like fucking Hangman. The run up to getting the title is that's where you live, right there. When you get that title belt, well, fuck, what do we do now? You can't be the fucking underdog anymore.
Sure, but he ain't gonna lose it to Braun Breaker.
The fucking future of the company.
Yeah, that's the future.
We don't know that yet.
Yeah, we
don't know that yet.
God, you are on that haterade tonight,
I'm not on a haterade, man. You guys are so fucking quick to put he's the future of the fucking company. There's like fucking 200 people in that locker room, and they can all go. He ain't the future. You don't know what he is.
Yeah, it's a retirement, dude. Their roster's aging out. A lot of it. We were just talking about Sami Zayn. How old is Sami Zayn?
42.
He's fucking old, yeah.
Yeah.
He's old in wrestling
42.
years.
Trust me, dog. Like, he don't got a lot of time left on the fucking clock.
Actually, Finn Balor's 42. Sami is 40. And did you know Sami was 6'1"? You know how tall MJF is?
Jesus Christ.
5'8". 5'8".
So
he's small by AEW standards.
Yeah, and
he's going to be Chad Gable without as much wrestling acumen.
Yeah, but a hell of a lot better on
size
the mic.
wise. I mean, and I'm just talking size wise. I'm not talking mics and all that shit.
All right, Vince, calm down.
No.
Oh, it's got to be big and strong. Okay,
it's got to look like a fucking superhero.
That's not what I'm saying, man.
Braun Breaker's 26.
It's not what I'm saying, but it's what I'm physically fucking. The words are coming out of my mouth, but that's not what I say. What I'm saying.
Braun is 6'230", dude. Breaker's 6'230".
No, I know Breaker's. I'm not saying the kid can't go, man, and he ain't talented. But you guys are so fucking quick to face the future of the company.
He is.
You have no idea what this kid's gonna be.
He is because that's what they're fucking building.
That's what they're building him as.
That's
dude.
the point.
Yeah.
Like it's quite obvious.
I mean, like they did Drew McIntyre the first time around, or any of these other motherfuckers.
The first time around, McIntyre was the drizzling shits, and he still is the shits.
He still is the shits.
I'm not sold on him. I think he's doing his best work ever, but like he's not a fucking game changer. He wasn't when Vince thought he was. Again, Vince sees a guy who's so tall and big, and that's it.
Yeah, I can turn him into a star.
So, Braun Breaker's the guy you can see by the way they introduced him. You can see what they did with him in NXT and how strong they kept him in NXT. They kept him in NXT for a while because they wanted to keep him there a very long time. They wanted to keep building it. So by the time they debut him, he's already a fucking megastar. He's polished and ready to go. That was the smartest thing about it. And you can see by the booking, they're building him to be the face of the fucking company.
Yeah.
But I'll be shocked if he's not on the list of people that Cena wrestle this year.
Oh, he's got to be. He's got to be on the Cena farewell tour.
Well, yeah, we got to talk about Cena, man.
It is the farewell tour of the Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect. John Cena did come out and said he was done. He's got about 30 more dates in him, meaning one more Royal Rumble, one more Elimination Chamber, one more WrestleMania.
One
And
more big payday.
I'll tell you guys where this goes if you have a chance or a moment to let me get out a good theory here.
Go for it.
And new World Heavyweight Champion Gunther. Gunther beats Damian Priest at SummerSlam. John Cena loses the Royal Rumble. John Cena loses or doesn't even compete in the Money in the Bank. John Cena gets his way in at Elimination Chamber, literally the last stop before you can for Mania. And John Cena goes out, your 17-time champion, beating Gunther. Super Cena gets that one last big one. And the little dates he does after Mania is to drop that belt. Give the man his flowers. It's his last run. His last run, and he deserves to do it.
I think he's got plenty of flowers. I mean, I love John. Respect the shit out of him.
Oh my God. Are you going to shit on John Cena now? Holy fuck.
You guys really think that guy deserved to be a 16-time World Heavyweight Champion? I mean, you really, man, that's an honest question. I've never been I like John.
Face of the company, yeah.
Yeah.
Who brought us out of the Attitude Era to the Ruthless Aggression and the PG.
He did his job and he did it well, and I'm not saying that, but do you really think John Cena in any other era would have been a 16-time world champion?
And but that's the thing. He was in the era that he needed to be in.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's my point.
Yeah. In the Attitude Era? In the Attitude Era, probably when they were fucking dropping that belt every other week. So yeah, in the fucking 2 eras before that, going back to like the golden era, he wouldn't have been, but he would have been fucking Hogan holding that belt for 2-3 years.
Probably.
He would have been that. That's for fucking sure.
And I don't feel like Hogan should have fucking ever like had big ass long. I mean, in the sense of his worker. I know, man. I know.
Joey, did you know
we know that Hogan shit was all bullshit and marketing and shit? And we know it's the same way with John.
Well, Joe, did you know that we were recording with Kendrick Lamar tonight? He's just the biggest hater. He hates the way that he wants.
I love how you guys can have opinions and I don't say shit, but when I say anything, I'm automatically fucking.
You always say shit. You actually say shit usually in the middle of us saying shit, like you're doing now.
Like you're doing right now. Yeah, you're always saying shit.
I don't say shit. You interject on every fucking point that any one of us makes every time. You've done it all night.
That's not true.
I can't wait for you to go back and listen to this fucking show tomorrow, and you're gonna be like, "Oh fuck, he was right. I did cut in on everything he said before that." Because you have. That's what you do.
I may have cut in, but sometimes I was agreeing with you.
Occasionally, but usually
more often than not, I'm agreeing with you, Joe.
Usually, you're shitting on things.
Well, that's just what you two want to fucking.
But here's
I don't ever acknowledge the fact that he went, "Hey, Sean agreed with me. I guess that was a good call."
I hate to break this fucking news to everybody, but the thing about the pro wrestling is there's another word at the end of that, and it's called business. And it doesn't matter if you're the best wrestler in the world. If you're the fucking best wrestler of all time, that doesn't matter. What does matter is if you're a really good or pretty good wrestler, but you're pretty marketable or unbelievably marketable. And those two things get away from each other. Unbelievably marketable, not that great of a wrestler. That's usually the sliding scale there. Yeah. Great wrestler, unbelievable technical wrestler.
Gable.
Completely unmarketable. I could say Zack Sabre Jr. Where it's
Yeah,
true.
that's a good point.
Unbelievably so.
That's a good point.
But
That's a very, very good point, Joe. Yeah.
he's not fucking marketable like others.
Danhausen.
Correct. There you go. So this is the way it works.
I would prefer Lance Storm or
Oh,
Shelton
Jesus.
Benjamin.
Hold on. Lance Storm, the one that he had to
I'm
come out
saying
here
guys
and
that
tell
can
you.
Lance
go that
Storm.
weren't
Yeah.
Great
marketable.
wrestler.
Yeah.
Walking
Even
You're
around
saying
after
marketable.
Austin,
Danhausen and shit, and I'm talking
he
about
tried
actual
to get there.
fucking performers, man.
That's the other way. That's fucking
Danhausen is a fucking gimmick that.
Chris Benoit. I mean, to be fucking honest, I'm a Benoit fan, dude.
Yeah,
It's
Which one
not
is he?
really
Is this
marketable
him?
guy.
not really marketable, but he was a fucking wrestler.
He's
He
just
looks like he
dangling up there in the
always
top of
just
the
took
ranks,
a
bro.
shit from drinking too much coffee.
He's just dangling in the top of the ranks. Chris was
Just
He's
swinging away.
Just swinging away up
hanging
there.
around.
Was really weighted down by
like,
that one belt.
That's the thing. So you can't say Hogan doesn't deserve it because he wasn't the best wrestler.
You guys
it's a
know
business.
what I fucking meant, you two fucking pricks. You knew
I know what I meant, but I said these
But I
exact
said
words.
this exact words. Yeah.
Damn, man.
Every time.
Wish I could divorce you two fuckers.
Hold on. Shooters out there, do you think Sean could divorce us?
Are we stealing 5-star gimmicks now? Is that what we're doing?
You gonna hate on that now too?
I hear there's another show under our umbrella. I haven't.
Well, I'm not gonna try to promote him because last time I did, I got a lot of shit from you guys.
No, dude, I got yelled at too. He called me at home. Was like, "You're an asshole," and I was like, "I don't give a shit. Your show sucks." I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
What is wrong with you?
I didn't say that, dude. I didn't say it. I'm joking. I did not say that. I have to check in with Dennis every few days, man. If you don't hear from me, he gets nervous, like I'm tied off in the corner, sticking a needle in a vein or some shit.
He's just worried that you're taking a bath with the toaster, buddy. That's all.
Yeah.
Like Chris Rock's character in New Jack City.
Oh fuck. Super Scene on his way out, guys. We've already heard Sean pretty much kill the man's career. He didn't think he deserved them 16 runs. Joey, how do you feel on Cena?
Jesus.
It's you look back fondly.
Yeah.
You don't remember you don't look back to dog shit stuff. Because it's been a long time too. It's a pretty fucking long career. So
dude, John did his job, man. I give him respect. I do.
I mean, let's be honest.
he
Everybody
made those years bearable.
Yeah, everybody gets to that point in their career where you look back and you go, "Yeah, did he do some shit?" Yeah, there was some shit. There was some shit matches and stuff like that. But you mostly look back fondly on the better stuff, on the great stuff that he did.
I mean, except for Jeff Jarrett, right?
What's that?
Except for Jeff Jarrett, right?
He's never done anything.
He's never
that you can look fondly back on. That's really the shits. But I mean, Taker got it. Taker's had a lot of stinkers of matches.
Yeah, but
he's had stinkers and matches at fucking Manias. Yeah.
Can I shoot on Taker real quick? You guys know I love the Undertaker.
Do you want me to fucking text him and ask? What the fuck?
You got his number? Hey, Mark. All right, if Joe Biden shits on you.
Look here, Mark.
Ain't watching us, dude.
Look here. Fucking me, Mark Callis, you big motherfucker. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, dude.
But for the Undertaker to put his one-man show, the One Dead Man show, on the same day as fucking SummerSlam. Mind you, it is early enough so you can do both, but it's a bitch to try to do that. Yeah. But he also puts it on the same day that they're running a lot of fucking people for the wrestling convention that's going to be there. So it's like either you're going to see the Undertaker or you're going to see the Hardys, the Dudleys, Lita, all these other people, or you're going to go see the One Dead Man show. Fuck you, dude. You could have done the night before, brother. Could have done the night before, but no.
When did he do it in Philly? I feel like
We fucking missed the show in Philly. I think it was like the Thursday before WrestleMania.
Yeah, he like because like all the other stuff going on. Like there was like it was a
Fucking prick.
buffer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty.
I
I'm not
keep
gonna
wanting to
lie.
see this fucking show, but this dick has such bad scheduling habits. I don't know what the fuck's going
Dude,
on.
he works when he wants to. He's the fucking Undertaker. He don't give a shit.
Must be nice.
It is weird though to have that show running.
Yeah. The
SummerSlam.
same day as SummerSlam, it literally ends a few hours. I'm talking about a handful of hours. You're gonna wear what you're gonna wear to SummerSlam to the fucking Undertaker show if you're
Well, you
doing
know
it.
how that went, right? He
What?
was like, fuck, I got to be there for SummerSlam anyway. Michelle, have him book me a show so I can make some fucking money. That was it. That was the end of it right there. He had to be there for the show, so he scheduled him. I'll make some money on the way. He needs fucking bandanas and leather coats, dude.
I'll be there. We'll see how it goes, man. Fucking A. I won't be at the Undertaker show. I'm gonna fucking see the Dudleys and the Hardys.
That's cool.
Yeah, dude. Have them sign some shit. But that's my slide, Undertaker slide. Real world shit.
You're gonna have Jeff sign a bottle of Percocet.
No, I didn't say Kurt Angle.
Hey Jeff, can you sign this prescription pad? Well, that would be a hell of a piece to add to your collection, bro.
Actually,
this is my prescription signed by Dr. Jeff Hardy.
if I can get me a rehab discharge paper, that's what I would want. I would want a fucking rehab discharge paper just to have the name at the bottom of it. Fucking greatness.
I'd be like, yo, can you do your stupid dance while you sign this so it looks like your signature has Tourette's?
Or maybe
I want your signature to match your brother's after his 87th concussion in the past 5 years. Just that.
Hey, while you're doing that, Matt's drooling. Hey, Matt's drooling.
Matt's drooling.
He's gonna somehow fall and hit the fucking floor and concuss himself again.
Hey, can you go there and wipe off his chin with your pussy? Because
the only thing, like the only reason you go see Matt is to hope the wife is there, so you at least get like a second of interaction with her. And if not, it's like, fuck, it's just Matt Hardy.
I'm gonna get a letter from the fucking lawyer.
I'm gonna get a 4-page letter. No, we already had our lawyers with Joey K's issues going off on the whole Canada issue. But
yeah, but he wasn't wrong about that.
Well, I'm not wrong either. I bet some of them weren't. Never mind. Let's see. Where else do we want to go, guys? A lot of shit's happened in wrestling, but not a lot of good shit's happened in wrestling lately.
Yeah, I know.
Raw was pretty solid Monday night. I like the promos there. I like that they're doing the Damian Priest running back with Seth Rollins.
I do like. I have been watching Raw religiously, and
I've been too, man.
I haven't been able to say that in a while. I have not seen a full AEW in months. The ending of this week's Dynamite was the best thing that they've done in a very long time. Fucking Mariah May. Oh well, spoilers, I guess, because it just happened. But Mariah May,
man, who gives a fuck?
Right, taking that shoe to fucking Tony Storm's face, like fucking watch out for the shoe, bitch. And fucking, that was beautiful. But
Tony sold the shit out of that too, bro.
She did. Tony acted like she was fucking dying. But she was getting Crimson Mask, dude. It was
and that was legit. The girl was hitting her with the wrong side of the fucking belt, man. Was you watching that? Like, I think the what's his name got fucking cracked because she caught him sideways with the strap, and the metal plate was here, and that's what hit him she fucking cracked him right in the skull with the shit. And I'm pretty sure she fucking smashed old girl when she came out. I mean, do you see how hard the fucking referee hit the fucking?
Yeah.
Aubrey bounces, bro. Did you know Aubrey bounced? She bounced.
Yeah, dude. I think the adrenaline took over, and she almost fucking killed somebody. But it was great TV.
Yeah, it was good.
I know you don't give a fuck, Joe. You're just drizzling shits over there.
Hey, dude, I like what they're doing with Swerve too. So
they're trying with Swerve finally.
They're trying, man. They're making an effort.
Yeah. After Ospreay put that fucker over, to make a point that nobody is bigger than the world title, which is beautiful. That's a fucking, at least the man knows how to do business. He may not be very good at the business, but he knows how to do business. That's great.
Well, he ain't one of the wrestlers that we got to worry about that knows how to do business. It's the other ones that are there running shit that are fucking.
Right. What else, man? Oh shit, next week, dude, on the 20th, apparently Logan Paul's brother Jake Paul's gonna be up here fighting boxing
Yeah.
in Detroit. Like, I need to get tickets to see this
Such
fucking
a
fight.
better fight. I'm so fucking pumped for this one.
I might actually go to this fight. I need to get tickets.
Oh my god. I don't know.
Who is it against, Joey?
I
I know it's a former fighter. Hold on.
Is fighting my guy,
Oh,
Platinum
Jesus.
Mike Perry. Such a fucking lunatic. I love him. I love it. Who the fuck knows? Maybe he'll maybe he'll win. Maybe he'll get knocked out. I don't care. It's gonna be fucking entertaining. That's the thing. He's gonna say some dumb shit. He might dance, do some dumb shit. He's very well known. Obviously he's a UFC fighter. When he requested when he requested the Halo music from the video game as his entrance, and they started playing Halo from Beyonce, and he's like, "Oh man, that's not my music. Fuck it, cool." And he's just singing Beyonce on his way out to the octagon. I don't know. Like, I was like, "That's my fucking guy." He was like, "Fuck it, we're going with it."
Fucking Mike Perry, dude. He's a monster. But
the funny thing is he's actually had one pro boxing match and he lost that. I think it was 6 rounds or 4 rounds. I'm not 100% sure. He's only had one.
He's a gamer,
Yeah.
dude. He's a fighter.
Well, dude, he is, but he's a bare knuckle guy, and fucking Paul will string him along for a couple rounds. And then,
well, he already said once he beats him there, he wants him in the PFL for an MMA fight.
The best part is though, it's just gonna be entertaining. That's it.
Yeah.
Fucking Mike Perry is like, yeah, I'll take that paycheck, dog. Let's put on a show, baby. I'm about it. I don't give a fuck. I'm
gearing us up to Tyson in November, man, which I am desperately trying to get tickets for.
Isn't the Mike I was excited about seeing him fight?
Yeah, I know you're aroused by men in their 50s.
Big beefy men. We've learned tonight.
Thick men in their 50s.
Sean gets it going by the beef.
What, looking out with you two big motherfuckers? Is that what you're trying to say?
That's hurtful, man. You know I'm big boned. It's fucked up.
Big bone, big ass, big head.
I know.
You're one to fucking talk.
I know.
No, dude.
Fucking Christ, you fucking box of spare parts. Look at you. You fucking goon.
I'm 217 pounds, dude. What are you fucking talking about?
Yeah, I know. You're like, I'm lean, but I'm still fat because that's just what you are.
I'm
You're
not
fucking
fat.
old. You're old.
Not fat, bro. Not fat.
Okay.
I will give Sean this. Because I've seen him before we went live. He had his shirt up trying to show how much he's been losing. He looks a lot better than Chris Jericho.
Hey, guess what?
Fuck, dude, I look a lot better.
Fat to me, Sean. So fuck you.
Yeah.
So it'll be the same fat guy trying to cuddle fuck me on the sofa of an Airbnb.
He's never gonna let that go. Oh fuck, guys! But yeah, man, it's a lot of shit going on. A lot of good sports, good time, man. I mean, with the exception of that fucking stinker of the UFC threw at us, 303 was an abortion of fucking mixed martial arts.
Poor Yuri.
He said
Yuri.
He said abortion.
Dude, it sucked. It was supposed to be a great card, and it ended up just falling down.
Shit.
And then fucking Yuri went out like a bitch.
They
fucking shouldn't have lasted the first round.
Because he got wrecked. That last shot of the first round, dude, I was like, oh, he's fucked. I was like,
Alex, no fucking love.
Oh.
No fucking love. Knew the dude was out on his feet. He was like, I'm just gonna fucking end it. If he dies, he dies.
If he
Foot
died,
to the
yeah.
face.
Like, yeah, that's on the ref though. Like he stood up from that fucking shot that when after the bell, and he was so I was like, oh no. The 60 seconds ain't gonna be enough for him right now, man.
Nope.
His
It
fucking
should've.
ponytail was all over here and shit. It was like it was he went from this to like flop
Yeah,
over
yeah,
here.
dude.
It was bad. I was like, oh no, he's gonna fucking die. And I'm sitting there watching. I'm talking to myself because I'm watching it on my phone. Wink, streaming it. And I'm like, oh, he's gonna get fucking wrecked right here. I was like, first shot, he's gonna get wrecked. They come out about 5-6 seconds, whatever it was. Bang! I was like,
Yo.
yep, there it is.
Oh, dude, it was
bullet
quick,
shot.
dude. You didn't even see the punch.
Now, I will say this. I went back and watched Alex Pereira against Jamal Hill. Because on his podcast, Sweet Dream said the only reason he caught me that open is he claims that Alex was complaining of a nut shot and he thought the ref was going to stop it because he was like, he hit me in the nuts. So Jamal says, I stop. I'm about to move back. What I don't see is him wave off the ref. The ref never comes in, and the next thing I get is bam, gone. I'm like, dude,
The dude got
protect
caught.
yourself
He
at all
didn't see it
times.
coming.
But wait
but
a
that's
second.
what happens when you get caught. You can always find an excuse because you got caught.
It's
You weren't
hold on.
looking at a certain spot or whatever. Yeah.
That's all on him. You know why? Because until the referee stops you,
You don't stop.
you defend yourself at all times.
All times. That's
So
like the
you think, oh, Alex is gonna do something, and I'm looking down and gets waved off.
yeah.
But I'm expecting the referee. That's on you, bro. It's the same thing of fucking what's his name, dickhead, when he fought Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
you see it.
And and he fucking, the ref was like, hey, you keep your fucking hands up, dog. And you're not gonna hug somebody in the middle of a fight. They didn't stop it. And it's not on Mayweather to hug him. You can say it's sportsmanship or not. I get that, and I see the argument there, but it's all within the rules. And if you're gonna fucking try to hug me when I don't want to hug you, I'm gonna fucking 2-piece you up. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and Joe, I mean, like when we've all boxed, I boxed. Javon, you did. I know Joey did mixed martial arts and boxing shit.
Yeah.
When my dad was putting the gloves on me at 7, the first thing he said was, "Don't ever stop fighting.
Yeah.
Don't ever stop unless the ref tells you to stop. You're always protecting yourself."
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
learned.
I heard that shit on the podcast too, and I was like, I can't side with you, bro. Like,
yeah.
And I think there's a lot of fans who don't understand that are like, oh yeah, he got caught because of this, and he thought that's fine. But those people who've done any type of training in any way, have ever been a fighter, been in there, spar, whatever it is, you just said it. It's rule number 1. That you defend yourself at all fucking times.
Yeah.
And don't get it twisted. Go ahead. Sorry.
And you pay the price when you don't. That's it.
Yeah.
He paid the price. You can't blame that on Alex.
You guys know I'm a big Alex hater. I saw the nut shot, but then I saw the wave off, and I'm like, why are your hands not up? Even if the guy fucking falls to the floor like my balls, protect yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Sean?
Yeah, no, dude. I was gonna like, and don't get everybody gets caught.
Yeah.
Everybody. I mean, it's the guy isn't an inferior fighter because he got caught. Everybody gets caught. Lennox Lewis got caught. Fucking Tyson got caught by fucking Buster. Sugar Ray Leonard got caught. Fucking Marvis Hagler got caught. Thomas
can
Hearns
talk
got caught.
about
all the best fighters.
Every fighter in any discipline, like, doesn't matter. The best in the world all get caught, all get put to sleep. And I don't care what kind of tear you're on, what kind of run you're on. You can look in the UFC. There was a time when Chuck Liddell was a world beater.
Yep.
Dude, he had
and he could take shots.
Good enough takedown defense to stay off his back. And that overhand from when he was coming off his back foot was deadly.
Yeah. And then his card had been punched enough
No,
And
that kid,
every
it
time
was
he
the
got
kid.
caught,
What was the kid? Sugar or not sugar, whatever.
Rashad Evans.
Rashad
Rashad
Evans.
Evans.
Rashad,
Dude, that was
Rashad Evans hit him with that shovel overhand, that
Ooh.
chuck through,
Yep.
and knocked him the fuck out.
Dude, it was ugly. And then anybody who hit him after that was
I
That
mean,
was it.
fucking,
That button.
it was a list. It was a who's who list of, I mean, the best fighters. Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously, but
except for
I
that
mean,
last one to Tito, dude. That was bullshit. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
yeah,
everybody knew if he got hit on the chin, he was going down. Tito was like a fucking punching Judy. He wasn't ever known for his punching power, man. Ever.
no.
He and Tito was sold that he couldn't take him down anymore. He was just throwing haymakers to fucking try
Yeah,
to
because
land
that's
it.
all he had to do. He knew. I mean,
Yeah.
he's still Chuck, man, but he ain't the Iceman no more. We know that. But,
Yeah, and even John Hackelman
BJ
said, like,
Penn got knocked out in the fucking parking lot by some fucking rando.
yeah,
Fucking love baby.
And I'm not saying it went back later and whooped the dude's ass, but I mean, come on. BJ Penn got his ass knocked out by a rando in the parking lot.
yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Anybody can get caught. Anybody, because that's another one. BJ is known for that fucking granite chin. He would
Yeah.
take fucking abuse, and you couldn't put him away. You couldn't
Dude,
put him away.
What's
But
that
hey,
fucking iconic BJ Penn? Fucking bloody gloves. He's fucking fucking all over them bitches.
Was
dude,
that George St. Pierre? Who'd he fight? Who'd he bust? Who
Yep.
was that? Was that St. Pierre?
Yep.
He was like an animal,
No.
dude. He was just like,
that wasn't GSP because he lost both GSP fights.
okay, so who was it, Joe?
So who was?
Yeah. Well, he's done it for a few of them.
Yeah.
Matt
I know
Hughes, maybe? No.
He did it for Sean
No.
Shirk. He did it for Sean Shirk.
Oh, the muscle shirt.
He did it. Diego Sanchez fight because that's when he fought. That's one of the only times he ever threw a fucking head kick, and he opened up that gash on Diego Sanchez's head, and the ref was like, Diego didn't go down, but the ref was like, no, you can't fight with that. You can see your fucking skull, dude. Like, no, and that was a beating though. And hey, props to Diego because Diego took that shit into the 5th round, and he was knocked out in the fucking 1st.
The last 2 to 3 Diego Sanchez's fights had no business being in the fucking octagon. He was just trying to die in the ring.
How about
and there was a lot of other stuff
Brown
going on in his background there with the people that was training them and the guy, his nutritionist and stuff.
Oh yeah, those fucking clowns.
That was a lot of weird stuff going on there. I don't even really remember all of it, but yeah.
Matt Brown. I remember Matt Brown fought Diego. And Matt Brown just hit him with a fucking elbow against the cage, and Diego's body just went from here to just done.
Yeah, done. Yeah, like a building getting blown out, the foundation getting blown out, dude.
That's what I miss, dude. Remember the early days of the UFC? Some of these motherfuckers, like some of my favorites, fucking Rich Franklin, taught himself jiu-jitsu by reading a fucking book. Dude was a teacher, fucking badass. You got Matt Hughes, corn-fed, fucking working the fields wrestler.
Make the best fucking fighters, bro.
And I mean, you just had these guys who were they weren't all-star fucking athletes like they are now. They're not fucking monsters like they are now. They were in their discipline, really fucking good, or they were just really fucking strong. I fucking miss those days.
Well, and that's the difference, man, because you're talking how many years as we have as the UFC? How old is it now? Like
I think it was in
1990, right? 1990
something. It's the 30th anniversary.
Is it really right now?
Because they got the 30 on the gloves this year.
Oh shit, that's right.
So they went from we're bringing all these different disciplines together and letting them fight to now everybody who fights does all the disciplines now. I mean, there's not an MMA fighter that's just a stand-up guy.
UFC founded November 12th, 1993. 30 years.
Yeah.
You're not going to walk in and be a boxer or a kickboxer and have no defense or no jiu-jitsu or anything and
Alex Pereira.
And make it in the UFC right now.
Alex Pereira. Yeah. He's about to be a 3-time fucking champ if they get this heavyweight deal going. He's just a fucking elite kickboxer.
Yeah, I mean,
but when the time comes,
he is Brazilian, so he probably has some kind of jiu-jitsu.
He has to have some kind of ground game. We've just never seen it.
Well, I mean, and you don't have to. You didn't see a lot of it with Chuck either, but he could do it. That's why when he got on his back, nobody ever sweat it because Chuck was just going to stand up and start swinging.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
you get
that's
a guy like Randy Couture, who his whole gig was
He is the natural.
ground and pound, man. I'm going to beat you down. I'm gonna lean on you. I'm going to twist you. And
yeah.
Greco-Roman.
Randy wasn't an elite kickboxer or anything.
No.
no,
He was a
Randy had enough stand up to get close, clinch you, and get you to the fucking ground and wear you the fuck out.
yeah, just
Yep.
like Matt Hughes. He wasn't really what you would say a kickboxer, mixed martial artist. He was a wrestler and a ground and pounder, dude. That's what he did, and he was just
Mark
unbelievable.
Coleman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about seeing this movie that The Rock's doing right now, The Smashing Machine.
I do too, man.
I'm very excited to see what they'll do with that because I remember watching the documentary.
The documentaries, yeah, really
great.
Yeah.
We'll see how it comes out.
Probably pretty good because I mean, think about it. It's got
the UFC's behind it 100%. So
yeah,
It'll probably be way better than Foxcatcher, and I thought Foxcatcher was fucking great.
I thought
Foxcatcher
was fucking amazing.
That was an amazing fucking movie, and this is the only time that fucking Mark Ruffalo has ever looked tough to me.
Yo, he did look like a fucking badass in that movie, though.
Dude, he got into that role, and then you got to give it to Steve Carell too, dude. I mean,
that was the first like real villain that he
played.
Well, and it was the first time I watched him act and went like, "There's no Office guy. That's not the guy from."
There's no funny in there.
This guy is like completely absorbed into this character. Yeah.
Oh, do you have Hulu? Do you have Hulu?
Yeah.
There's something called I think it's The Therapist or some shit with Steve Carell.
Yeah.
So fucking good, dude.
Yeah. I've seen it.
So good.
Another one for you to check out is go on to Netflix and if you want to know what we're talking about as far as Foxcatcher and these guys, there's actually the documentary Foxcatcher is on Netflix, and that's the shows actual footage, the DuPont's ranch, his house, interviews with him, and like the guy was just did a lot of good for amateur wrestling, but then
did a lot of bad. It's weird, man, how you could do so much good and then so much bad at the same time.
That's all of us, brother. We're all capable of that shit.
Well, I mean, look at Jared. He got a lot of people to eat fresh, and he wasn't. Never mind.
Dude.
I left it alone. I just admire his commitment to. Never mind.
Stop it. You're just like looking over the edge, dude.
Ooh, I'm gonna leave it alone. Anyways, guys, we're at about an hour. Who wants to end on something? What are we gonna end on tonight?
What else did we
I don't know, but I'm about ready to wrap it up because I gotta get to bed.
Yeah, he's gotta wrap it up.
If you guys were here on time, we'd wrap up on time. Thank you guys very much for listening. Episode 138. We've officially been going longer than WCW. We're probably going longer than I'm just joking. I think they were like 250, 235. 280 something, I think, because AEW is about to hit 250. So once we pass WCW, we'll have a party. Fucking a giveaway. I'll give away the other half of Sean's furniture that we can't see in his video feed. Yeah, it's greatness. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. It was great to see you. I miss you guys. I hope you enjoyed your sabbaticals and your vacations.
Miss you guys too, man. Thank you so much. Lately,
why do you say like? Oh.
Don't follow.
He does that. He makes those little noises, dude. It's kind of weird.
I'm kind of weird. Don't fucking follow his TikTok.
I think it's a Texas thing, Joe. We're never
get off his. I get into his TikToks and I fucking got to go take a hit and fucking chase it with the shot so I could feel better about myself. I'm like, I'm not even sad right now. What the fuck? Sean with the pressure ass like a motherfucker.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't have a TikTok.
I've never been an old white man, but I feel for the old white man every time I see it. I'm just like, God damn it, this is what it feels like to be white and old. Fuck.
Oh, dude, yeah. The write-up's pretty cool.
I bet it is.
It's that going down on the other side that you got fucking praise for.
Well, Sean, I'm going to give you some advice from the guy that's on Joey K's shirt. Whenever the elevator tries to take you down, go crazy. Fantastic. Good shit, guys.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Uh,
You guys could quit picking on me. That'd be nice.
Oh, it's because we love you.
Uh-huh.
Might have to go back and bleep some stuff out. I have to tell the producer who was too busy to join us tonight.
That's because he was already recorded, man. They were recording while we were recording.
Dumb in his ass, I guess. I don't know. It's okay.
Hard to get good producers nowadays, man. They want to moonlight and do their own shows and shit.
See where their loyalty lies. Leaves us here to do it by ourselves. You know we can't be trusted to keep shit going on our own. Kept making on the border offensive jokes, like riding the Bowflex. All right, Joey. Anything else for the people?
Purple Haze will do that to you.
Yeah. Good night.
Legends of the Ring Sting, man. This is a great figure, old school figure. Looks great. It's Sting! Old school Sting from WCW. Guys, you know us, 3/4 of the Shooting Shit team, and we're here with a listener just like you guys. This is Jimmy from Super Powers Comics.
My friend of almost 20 years. He's known him since you were 12.
If you know people in Chicago, you probably know Dennis because he knows half the town, of course. But shooters, if you need action figures, comics, wrestling memorabilia, we just showed you Sting. Superpowers Comics will put up their QR code so you can get a good look at everything they have coming. Give it a shot, shooters. Get your superpowers on and get your comics from our friend Jimmy, who listens just like you.
Attention wrestling fans and fans of Shootin' Shit podcasts. You can now be one of the cool kids by going to ProWrestlingTees.com and buy the official Shootin' Shit t-shirt. Buy it now and be there at ringside.
Be sure to check us out on YouTube at www.youtube.com/@SHOOTINGSHT. Find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/groups/SHOOTINSHT. Check us out on TikTok at SHOOTINSHIT. And you can buy your official Shootin' Shit shirt at www.ProWrestlingTees.com/SHOOTINSHT. And thanks for watching.